Brothers and sisters, this morning I just made a video to show you how I do my face routine in the morning. And yeah, so I'm just doing a second video, okay, just for our sisters who are going through fibroid and hormonal imbalances. So shalom alaikum and salam alaikum, shalom, peace and blessings. Yeah, so this is the day the Lord has made, and we will always rejoice and be glad in it. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens, and let your glory be upon the earth. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens, and your glory be above all the earth, and your glory be above all the earth. And today I just want to read, say the Lord's Prayer in Dutch. This was a book I bought for my firstborn. So this book is 24 years old, yeah? 26 June 2001. Can you imagine how books, I always say, if you invest in book, you haven't wasted your money. And living in the UK for so long, I still speak the Dutch because I write the Dutch, I study the Dutch. But it takes time to come up fluently. So I'm just starting to polish my Dutch again. So let's say the Lord's Prayer in Dutch this morning. And the title of the book is Hot Here the Next. So this is a book for prayers for children, and it's amazing. Yeah. So let's say the Lord's Prayer unto the Lord. Gebed dat Jezus ons geleerd heeft. So they say the prayers that God, Jesus, taught us. Yeah. So onze Vader in de hemel, wij eren uw naam. Laat uw koninkrijk komen. Leer ons te doen wat u zegt. Geef ons elke dag het eten dat we nodig hebben. Wilt u ons vergeven wat we verkeerd gedaan hebben, zoals ook wij elkaar telkens weer vergeven. Help ons om geen verkeerde dingen te doen en houd het kwaad bij ons weg. Want het koninkrijk is van u en alle kracht en eer voor altijd. Amen. So our Father who is in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses and help us to forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. So this morning, bless you, brothers and sisters, once again. I just want to, so many women are going through fibroid, yeah? And I think with Black women or Africans, I'm looking around all the cultures from the Caribbean to African, we have lots of carbohydrates. And most of our carbohydrates are complex carbohydrates too. They are healthy. But sometimes we are eating too much of the carbohydrate in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So we have to be careful with the insulin resistance, okay? Because all this can cause the hormonal imbalances. And you know, the carbohydrate will always increase insulin. And the insulin is also what is doing us the harm. Yeah, naturally, it's okay, but we shouldn't be eating things that will generate the insulin too much. So just, for example, in the morning, you are having a porridge. And maybe it's not millet or oats or anything. Okay, you have corn porridge. Corn is healthy. But then you have white sugar, which is refined. And then you have white bread. So just imagine the amount of insulin you are increasing, and then it ends up storing things into fat, and then the afternoon is there. So we are not saying don't eat your complex carbohydrate. Just look at what you are eating at each time. That is not too much of things that will generate glucose at the end, because we know the complex carbohydrate will finally end up in glucose to be stored. And when the glucose is too much, insulin has to be produced, and we are giving the liver a problem, the pancreas, is so many things. So let's be careful for the portions. So if you're having your carbohydrate, make sure you're having a good protein, a good source of fatty oil. So the combination and the portion control is very important, okay? And as we grow older, it's more of a proportion of your your legumes, your fruits, your vegetables. So you are still having your corns and other things which are healthy, but balance them. So if you're out there and you're having your corn, make sure you have your coconut or whatever, there must be a balance. So, okay, to cut a long story short, vitamin D3 is one of the important things we need. So when we say hormonal imbalance for women, even if you are young and you're having fibroid, know that you are lacking vitamin D. So you can still be using the menopausal formulas, because the secret to the menopausal formula is they contain the herbal formulation that will balance your hormone. Some people are very good in using moringa. Moringa will do a good job for you, or they are eating good greens like kales, especially back there, organic. Yeah, so what are you using and what are you not using? Are you using your fish oils or your coconut oils? If you're in a region where you are eating your coconut oils, your coconut, you are fine. So please, those of us in Europe, we have the problem because the genetic modification didn't help us and so much pollution. So there are so much endocrine disruptors. When I say endocrine disruptors, endocrine is the hormonal things that's produced in us. And there's lots of disruption, means something that hinders it. So it makes our hormonal balance a problem. Our water is polluted, our food, the chemicals, it's so much. And also the product we use in our skin, if it's not natural, it's entering into the bloodstream. You know, we don't realize how things on the skin enter quickly into the bloodstream. Even me, I was thinking, oh, I thought I knew, but it's amazing how we don't realize. Yeah, so be careful of the topical applications you are using. So your vitamin D3, and we are not just taking one. I take like 12,000 units. Yeah, 10,000 units. We need it so much. And if you have fibroid or you are in a hormonal imbalance or whatever, you can't have too much. Okay, and this is another form of vitamin D3 and K2, and it's 4,000 units of D3. So if you have 2 or 3 of this, especially I'm talking to those who are having fibroids, and if the fibroid is a big centimeter, you need to deal with it radically. Okay, because I was speaking to somebody, and I've been speaking to a couple of women, and thank God people are coming aware of the D3. But if you eat lots of fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, trout, then you are also on the good side. You won't like your vitamin D. And those who eat organic eggs or the free range eggs, not the synthetic ones, please, you are having a lot of vitamin D too. So make sure you are eating food sources, but if not, get a good supplement or a fish oils. Yeah, and as I said, if you are on fibroid, make sure you are having not just the normal dose. Check Dr. Beg on YouTube. Yeah, so your vitamin D3 is very important for a lot of biochemical processes in your body, and for women dealing with fibroid. Yeah, so you need a good multivitamin made from whole food multivitamin, because some people just buy multivitamin A to Z, and if it's a synthetic production, it's accumulating into your body fat and it's not helping you. So you want a good supplement. Yeah, when you go say food supplement from whole food, the health food shop will help you. So as you can see the cruciferous blend, the carrot, the blueberries, all the type of berries. Yeah, the mushrooms, the onions. Okay, so if you are the one who won't buy stuff wherever you are every day, make sure you're having 1 or 2 fresh chopped onions on your food separately. Make sure you're having turmeric. But saying all that, have a good multivitamin that you have. Okay, your vitamin D3. Cayenne pepper, I just added it to it because I know this one is anti-tumor. It will shrink whatever tumor it is. Yeah, so I take like this every morning, and then in the afternoon I add some to my food, which I have in pot. But to make sure I'm consistently having it every morning, I'll just take this with water. And if you are the one who is sensitive, this is my prune juice. So get something, mango juice, prune juice, or even if it is your fig, it can be 1 or 2 fig, or 1 or 2 dates, or your watermelon. Have something so you are not empty. As little fig as you see, just 1 or 2. So I keep stuff there when I need them. Yeah, and then you don't have to feel dizzy. Okay, so vitamin D importantly, and your multivitamin menopause. But I don't say, oh, I'm 20, I'm young. If you're having hormonal imbalances, get it, because let's see the constituents or the components that is in it that will help your hormone to balance. Because some people are not consistent. You teach them something, but if they are medicated, they'll do it consistently. If you are the one who don't like medication and you are going for natural remedies, you also have to be consistent. You might not be having too much. Know what you have in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So it's part of your nutrition, okay? And if sometimes you can skip maybe a day, fine, because sometimes you want the body to you know, not to be overloaded. But if it's food, it's not bad. Nature has its way of reducing it, okay? So let's see ingredient. Magnesium citrate. You need your magnesium. Yeah, there's a spray. Sometimes I just put the spray like for my armpit. So your magnesium citrate. Yeah, and then it has L-arginine. It has flaxseed, yeah, flaxseed powder. So the flaxseed powder is a sort of omega-3 too, okay. And then it has the evening primrose oil. It has zinc. So you need your zinc, your vitamin D, your magnesium. Yeah, it also has Siberian ginseng. The ginseng will be a little bit, don't buy ginseng on its own and use because it's aphrodisiac. So be careful, okay. And some people are very weak, so they need it. But get a combination of a formula because then it's nicely dosed, so you shouldn't mess up your system, yeah. So primrose oil, sea buckthorn fruit powder, very healthy stuff. Sea buckthorn, yeah. Siberian ginseng, ashwagandha root. It has the B vitamins, yeah. The folic acid, B12, B5, B2, B6, yeah. It has cranberry, which is good for the female reproductive organ. It has your red clover. The red clover is one of the things that helps. Come, let me hug you. Sorry, my baby is going away. Come, baby, give me a hug. I'm praying for you. God bless you. Give me a hug and a kiss. Are you shy? You didn't even hug me, so just a kiss. You say, okay, you'll have a hug later. Never mind. So she doesn't want to come on the camera. I don't mind. Shalom, yeah, peace upon you all. So yeah, so it has your ascorbic acid, your vitamin C. Red clover is a very important nutrient for women, especially with fibroid, yeah, and also the hormonal balance, yeah. So your red clover, your magnesium, your zinc, your B vitamin, your primrose oil, red clover, yeah, and cranberries are also very good for you. Ginkgo biloba helps with the brain, so it also balances ascorbic acid and B12 and other natural ingredients like chromium. Yeah, so this is a very good for magnesium and biotin. So the menopause formula, go to the shop, the health food shop, and tell them your problem. If it's fibroid, they can lead you. There are many formulas, but I use this and it's very good for me. And it's like a multivitamin as well. I only take this extra because it has some component that helps with my blood pressure, yeah. So early morning, and sometimes I take this in the afternoon, or depending how bad. If you're on fibroid, you want something like that, yeah, because this is specific with the things that will help shrink the fibroid, and your vitamin D as well, yeah. So you need more vitamin D. Don't just be taking one capsule, but this one, just stick to the formula. They are very potent, yeah. But go for advice, know what your body is. I just take it for prevention because I'm in the menopause, so I don't have hormonal imbalances. So that's what I just wanted to share. And if you are suffering from fibroid, one of the things you want to have in your kitchen is moringa. You can mix it with your stew. If you don't, like a teaspoon in your stew, take a small stew and use it that one before. So this is a little bit I want to share. And I'm drinking my prune juice, which is also good for my bones and good for detox, yeah. So it will clean my GI tract. So shalom aleichem, bless you, and I hope I'm giving information. There's a lot out there, but this is a little bit I have to help people. And then as you make your own research, you'll see what works for you better. So don't joke with the hormonal imbalances, because sometimes the implications are not very nice. Shalom aleichem, God bless you.